shift, like the power you're gaining and things that I always say that. I always tell people you're enlightened. You know that, right?
Yeah,
Because
say that.
but I've seen you in the
I
most
don't.
difficult situations,
I don't.
and you're always bullying bullies.
Yeah,
Like you only pick on bullies.
They said they want to fight. I said, no problem. If there's a problem, they said no problem. Because I didn't have a way to avoid those situations, right? You see me in altercations with people that you're not supposed to have them with.
Well, God gives everybody is working on God's favor. Whether they robbing banks or they praying, it's all God. And so what he's delivering through people is karma and experiences that help people grow. And you've delivered, and like when I say you pick on bullies, it's like somebody got to do it. And then on top of that, I always say you will suffer less if you leave them to go by themselves, but you're doing his work, right? And I say that all the time, and I feel like your experience having almost died, being shot so many times. That's how Ramana Maharishi became enlightened. That's how Eckhart Tolle became enlightened. They had some experience in life, almost death, and they let go of the fear, because everybody's fearful. The people around you, scary, right? Scary.
That's my thing. I really don't. There's nothing they could put in front of me that's worse than the things that I've already faced. So I just kind of move on that. But I look. Even sometimes, a lot of times I'm in meetings with people that achieved a higher level of education than me. Whether they're college graduates, they went through different things. What I hold on to is they wouldn't make it under my circumstances.
Tell them what, bro, Gary?
I said what I hold on to when I'm with them is, like, a lot of times I'm in situations, I'm in business engagements with people that achieved a higher level of education than I have. Because they went to college, they did different things in the actual career. But what I hold on to be secure is they wouldn't make it under the circumstances that I came up under.
Nobody could.
Yeah, so
Very
few. And I go, nah. So I never really feel like inferior to people.
Suicide Queen, Southside, what you've been through and where you are today inspires millions. People don't think they can get out of that struggle.
They can.
Many people
it's
are
there.
stuck.
They got to believe they can. And they have to, it gives you at points you appear overconfident because of the circumstances of having to believe in yourself when there's nothing around to support it. And they don't understand it, but I look and I go, I don't be caring. I go, if they don't understand it, fine, because I know not everyone is supposed to comprehend what your intentions are. Or supposed to conceal it in order to be successful anyway. Because there's no success without jealousy, no success without envy, no success without entitlement. And if it doesn't change the person that it's actually happening to, the circumstances, it changes the people around you. So it has to change, regardless. You can't be afraid to change. And because of that, I'll look and I'll evolve. I'm willing to accept new challenges and do different things because things are definitely going to change. It's not going to be the same way.
The courage that you display, not in all the struggle, all the time. People they can't imagine themselves stepping up to the plate. And they can't imagine themselves saying what's in their heart. And they can't imagine themselves breaking any rules. They don't have the experiences to prove to them. Having been shot, been through what you've been through, you pull yourself up and say, look how you got here. And other people, if they don't take the chances you take, if they don't have the courage you have, they need to gain it. And your example should be what they need. Your example, and I was just talking about Snoop, and I see all of us coming up out of the mud like flowers, like lotus flowers,
Yeah, I love, what's his name, Snoop? I love Snoop, Russ. I think I hope that the new artists that are emerging in hip hop now find a way to have the things that I have with my people at points. Because I don't have favorite artists, I have favorite moments. And when the artist does something we may be able to do things better than each other at different points, but at that particular point, I don't think anyone could do that better than him, like with Doggy Style. And I never moved from, I always respected it. It was always so cool. Like those points where him and Dre had some issues, and Dre didn't want him on the record. Like told him, he's like, we didn't need him to do, you leave your voice. And I was like, that's Snoop. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I couldn't
exactly what you're saying. I see, everybody is doing the best they can. we're encouraging people not only to do better than the best they can, they have to see that the road is paved, right? And I know that we have struggle and we kind of, oh, we're black, we come out of this space and all that, but with most everyone here, nobody's starving.
Right.
And they just have to focus, right? You focus. You don't worry about a seat. You got a seat and you work from there. And I think that your example exudes like the kind of energy that they gotta pick up on. They're looking at you. You're wearing a Yankee hat. You're not wearing a suit, and everybody who works for you is wearing a suit.
And
everybody
that's what you gotta give me that, because I wear I wear Seattle Adidas for my suit sometimes, because I had the example of it ahead of that though. Like I tell you, a lot of stuff we wouldn't have went into clothing. Like we follow Fat Farm. This is Sean John, this is Rockaway, this is G Unit, this is Apple Bottom, this is all of it. And they didn't understand it. When Jimmy went towards beats, I said, oh, that's easy. It's easy for me to sell passion for music when you know me for music. That's initially the reason why they know me. So I did SMS audio, but he didn't quite take it like Russell Simmons. He was kind of feeling like I was becoming a competitor. When all of us came in behind it, we had an example. So if there was like, you guys showed us how we can take interest that's generated from music culture, from hip hop and music culture, and bring it into the actual brand and the clothing. And of course, there was the opportunity to sell tour paraphernalia, but we went to full-on designer spaces like that. Like it even inspires what Kanye is doing with Adidas at the present moment. All of these things are coming from what you actually did in that time period. Actually, I had to lie to my baby mother. I said, look, this bitch didn't want to do nothing. She told me, look, when I saw it, I said, yo, I couldn't believe it because it was happening at a time period that I just received the ability to aid her in doing it. So I was like, yo, you got to figure out what you want to do. She was like, don't nobody work if they don't have to. You did it already. I was like, oh, shit. I don't even know where that comes from. Like, I've been hustling my whole life. So I don't know how to not look for the next thing to be passionate about, the next thing to go after. You know what I mean? And I'm going like, I couldn't believe it. I just, even when I bought the Tyson crib, move into the house because she had proven to me, she convinced me she didn't want to do anything. So I said, you got to go get your own house. But I bought $6 million for the crib in Dix Hills. Got a crib, Range Rover, 750, and it still wasn't enough to motivate her to want to do anything. So I had to get away from that shit. Like, it was just not, it wasn't healthy for me. A fitness buff can't live with an obese person without being abusive at points. You see her get a burger, you go, oh, you're just gonna pick that burger up, just gonna eat that burger again, fat bitch. That's what you're gonna do? You're just gonna eat another burger? Like they do it without bad intentions. You're gonna say those things because they're just so different, the people. And I didn't identify that we were that different because we were both in the struggle in the very beginning, and it was nothing there to separate us. But as things started to open up, we started seeing we was worlds apart. You know what I'm saying? And then I worked there, but I had to tell her, she was like, I had to use Kimora Lee. I came home. Look, I went to go see the Brett Kimmel, my family court lawyer.
Yeah.
And when I was in there, he said, what did you say her name was? I said, Shaniqua Tompkins. He said, well, you're in the right place because she called, but she never followed up. This was the same lawyer that Misa used to get the money from Bucky. I didn't understand it. The girl kept saying New York State law means 17%, 17%. And I'm like, what that mean? I go there. She thought she was entitled to 17% of my income. The courts take 17% out of your check. And to the point that you're making over $80,000. All her friends deal with somebody who's making $60,000 or $70,000 a year. So she's saying 17%, 17% is the law. This bitch thinks she's supposed to get 17% of vitamin water for a baby. What the fuck? I was like, what the fuck is you talking about, man?
Well, you always listen. You send a check. You did your job as what men have to do. You send the check. Whatever the number is, you send it.
The only penalty for not following a court order in New York, the joint court and family court, is you come back to court. Now, if the person doesn't work, they never give them a penalty because they're saying the money that you're giving her is for support of the child. So I knew that she would never stop fighting me. So every time we went to court, Russ, they was okay, she's not giving me the baby when she's supposed to give it to me. Then they tell me to pay my lawyer and then me to pay her lawyer. So who's paying? Where's the penalty for her? She's angry with me. She's never going to stop.
There's a lot of people who could say things or do things to you, with you, around you that you're going to experience, who will not pay a penalty when they're proven wrong.
Yeah.
When they're proven 1,000% wrong and they damage you in some way, they will not pay a penalty. We have to stop thinking things are fair.
No, life is not.
Life was fair. We wouldn't be where we were.
I'm accepting that in a whole nother way. What you just said, I'm accepting that because life is not fair. There's no sympathy for winners. Look, there's people in the chat right now, right? There's people in the chat right now that'll look and say, when the Tierra Marie thing happened, well, she came, Lisa Bloom, all that bullshit. They say me too. I say not me. I don't have those issues. Now look, she said to me when they come with the girl, she tried to sue. Obviously, there was no merit to what she was saying. Then they ended up awarding me $30,000 for her coming at me that way. That's not really an award because they're giving me back $30,000.
Your lawyer, you paid more to your lawyer.
Right. You're just paying for the lawyer that I had to pay for. Now people will look and go, yo, you don't need that fifth. Just let her go ahead. Just let her. What you talking about? You talking about just let her go ahead. That's money I spent. I worked for that money. Just give it to her. It's where they don't have sympathy for winners. Now, of course, the person that's saying that, Russ, might not have $30,000 to just give up at the moment. So they can identify with her more than they can identify with me at that point. And they're saying, just let her have it. Just let her go. It's like, no, your payment plan. She gonna feel like she went to college. I feel like she went to fucking college because she's gonna give me my money.
Well, we have these experiences. Like I said, life is not fair. You know, when the Buddha was blamed for things that he didn't believe, or if he heard things that didn't sound true to him, he would say, is that so? You leave it, you know, God will sort it out. God will definitely sort it out. And, you know, the karmic result for having been, you know, had a lot of fun and not been conscious in some ways, you live with that. And then when they say things that are not true, you just say, is that so? And in the long run, it's going to wash off you and then wear on them if they, you know, it's not up to us to deliver punishment all the time. Sometimes it's people just get the karma anywhere. Like you might do something to somebody and straighten them out, but God's waiting around the corner with a baseball bat for their ass. Right. You know what I mean? There's another, say, oh, you delivered karma for me? No, I had them covered. I was getting ready to swing. You know, God knows, and always over a period of time, each of us received our own karma. So we just have to, sometimes we let it go because hate hurts the hater. When we get too angry, we're getting it mad. They don't even feel it. So instead, just let them go and try to walk away from it, and their punishment is coming. If they need it. It's not even for us to worry about their judgment or punishment. It's just to leave it because we got so much to do. You're building so much. What you're doing is so powerful on so many levels and showing so many young black men what they can do. And you're showing them, come out the hood. I don't have to have a master's degree and none of that. I just have to put my head down and hustle and believe in myself. That's what you show people, how to believe in themselves and what they can accomplish if they are. I'm not a genius, kid. I barely can, I always joke I barely read and write, you know what I mean? I have, the film and television and clothing and financial services and the things that I was able to do. I can't count. Nigga, I had a financial service company that changed the way people bank. People had no way. So I had these experiences.
I posted that today.
What's that?
I posted the rush card today.
Oh, really?
On everything. It's funny. I put it up today because I used it with the 50 thing. I said, thanks, Uncle Rush. I'm going to have my new 50 card, but you're going to pay by Monday. Got a different kind of service. We send niggas from up the block to come get that money.
Oh, shit. Cindy, I'll be in New York next week. You be there?
Okay. So I'll be there. So I'll link up.
But where are you? Why you got all the trees and all that? Where is it? You in LA now?
I'm in LA. I'm in LA. I'm by what's the name? The Four Seasons.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna pull up on you. I'm gonna call you and come through, and I want to show you something I'm doing that will help you.
Yeah, definitely. I want to see.
Why you should have seen you at Puff's house last night. All right, so you're here, and I'm gonna call you.
Okay.
All right.
All right, I get it with you. I don't
Love
want
you,
to hold
man.
all the
Thank
time.
you.
All these people in the background want to talk to you, but I want to talk to you too.
I love you, man. Thank you so much.
I love you too.
We definitely. Brother Gary gonna call you. Brother Gary Muhammad. You know Gary. Gary, come here and say
Yeah.
50.
Yeah, I remember
you know.
50, man. It's all good, brother. I'm here, man.
What's up, Gary?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
Everything good, man. You over there running the show.
We got it, brother. Everything good, big brother. You're an inspiration, man.
Let's do it, man. You got to keep it going. I hear you in the background all the time.
I know, nigga. It's all good, brother.
All right, all right.
Love, yeah.
Love you.
Love, bro.
All right.
Love me some 50, man. He's so beautiful, man. Just see.
And people.
You know what it is to watch his career.
Watching his career.
From being what they perceive him to be to what he is now.
Well, like the flowers that grow out of the concrete.
Oh, shit, man.
That's it, you know.
It's a beauty. All right, we all in that.
We only got a minute, it's going to cut off. All right.